Let me show you something.
What do you expect? What do you expect? What do you...
Let me show you something. what new horizons can we look now? Where are tomorrow's opportunities? The frontiers of the future are not on any map. But now, what's ahead of us?
Well, hello, everybody. Zamiel is here. He is on Twitch and YouTube all at the same time. It's just a matter of trying to make both freaking sites happy. Yeah, there. It's funny. So increase the bitrate for YouTube. YouTube's now happy. It has no qualms about that. Again, why is the game not selected? I did select the game, I promise. This is weird. So go, like, I can set up the stream, but it goes through a completely different thing with YouTube. Alright, how we look in Twitch. I had to lower the bitrate because I was at 9K bitrate. I had to lower it because Twitch was having a fit, but I lowered it a bit too much to make Twitch happy, and then YouTube's like, oi, we need to at least be at 6K bitrate. Like, fine, but let's see if Twitch will play ball. That's the big question. Twitch better play ball. For a while it was saying, well, we're unstable and when we don't like it and stuff, but it looks like we're fine for the moment. Suck at Twitch. Suck at Twitch. Yeah, it's funny because I'm looking at the Twitch's broadcasting guidelines. It's like, yeah, I can go to like 6K bitrate and there shouldn't be any problem. It's funny, I then go over here and it's like, oh yeah, by the way, your bit is out of recommended for Twitch, which is bullshit. My bitrate's fine. Twitch just needs to freaking fuck it up. But how are we looking? Do we look good? Do we sound good? How are we doing on both parties here? Again, this is something new for me, something different. We are, for the first time ever, attempting to restream. You can kind of see that in the top right. That is what we're doing, and we've also changed our overlays a little bit. Yeah. So yeah. So up top, you'll notice is YouTube, and on the bottom, yeah, you guys down below, that's Twitch. Also have the alerts and stuff on that. So I'm hoping that we can get both parties to play well again. I like how it says, please set bitrate value less than 6K. I can't do that, or YouTube's going to be pitching a fit. Need a bit more than the static background to tell. Yeah. Yep. Pretty much. Looks like we're okay for the time being. Again, I'm gonna have to be watching this for a bit. See how things go. Okay. I'm hoping, I'm checking, I'm hopping around and this and all sorts of things. Now, why has that not switched, I wonder? Why There we go. Why isn't that switched? Interesting. Promise you, I'm here. I'm here. I don't know how delayed. Yeah, it looks like, wow, is this like a 4-minute delay on this? Jesus Christ, not happy with that. Stream settings, what the hell is this delay? Restream. Oh yes, hello. Don't know if Restream is pitching a fit or not. It's funny because that's view on YouTube, view on Twitch. Funny because I can do that. Bam. Don't want to hear myself. That looks good. View it on YouTube. The joys of streaming, yeah. Hoping that we're going to keep looking good, because again, we're attempting here. Making an attempt. There has been an attempt. Reminds me I haven't even finished the rest of my my promotion stuff to let people know that we're live. Have now. Just a matter of I'm trying to get that right mixture. Yay. Again, I don't believe I'm going to be able to make Twitch as happy as it's going to want to be. Which is funny that it's saying that I'm like I have it limited to 6K and it's going to 6.4K on the bit rate, which makes absolutely 0 sense why it goes that high. I'm telling you that this is the bit rate you need to be. Boom. But that's why we're working on things. Why we test, why we're testing today. Interesting. Again, that's going to keep bothering me is the bit, right? I can't lower it anymore or YouTube's not going to be happy. Come on, guys. Look at the bit rate real quick. Bit rate should be fine. Right now it says excellent all of a sudden. Like the bit rate is fine. You know, we're sorry that we've been pitching a fit. We should be fine. But yeah, that's why we're testing. I need to refresh this. I'm actually getting ready to close YouTube Creator freaking Studio because this is driving me up a wall. Work, damn you, work. That could also be part of the issues. I do have freaking YouTube streaming open, Twitch, and the Restream. So I'll probably just go down to Restream. It's just I'm trying to make sure, like, there goes the bitrate again. I do not get it, Twitch. What in the fuck is your problem? This is why I left Twitch, because they put so many stipulations and needless crap as regulations. Oh, well. We don't want you going over 6K bit rate because technically we know what our optimal setting is for our site. Sure you do, mate. Why is it that on YouTube I can then go to 9K and stream just fine? And I might be giving Twitch a lot of crap while I'm testing stuff because all this is just the fact of Twitch is not one to play ball. YouTube, fine. Twitch just doesn't want to play ball as much. Which is funny. I'll be able to keep an eye on both streams as soon as... Nah, you're fine, Slow. You're fine. I'm just trying to make sure things are working. Which is funny because I like how the Restream's like, oh, well, your bit rate. But yeah, looking at my freaking stream manager on Twitch, it's not pitching a fit. So who am I supposed to believe? Who am I supposed to believe? Why is my bit right now at 6.5K on Restream? See, that is what's making zero sense to me, is why is it going up when it's set to only 6K? I'm not giving you the go-ahead to go that high. Well, I think I know part of the reason is because Twitch has this weird thing where they don't really like it going into 1080p, so I'm wondering if that might be what's causing the issue. Because right now, not being given the options to go to, like, say, 720, which I know is fine for affiliates, which, again, Twitch needs to break that shit immediately. Everybody, like, if I can stream at 1080p, 60 frames per second on YouTube, Twitch, yeah, there's a problem there then. Just saying. Twitch, again, not trying to give a lot of crap to Twitch, it's just they have way too many stipulations and a lot of BS going on that they just don't need, which is funny. It's weird because I feel like I'm looking at the encoder of Restream and it is so slow. Jeez. Oh, you've been live for 17 minutes. One time I've been live for 20 minutes. Sheesh. Sheesh. But it is nice, you know, to kind of pop back onto Twitch and try and get this stuff going. Yeah. Right now we're under 6K bitrate and it's still pitching a fit saying best value is less than 6K. Well, we're at less than 6K. Restream and you're pitching a fit. I'm just going to ignore Restream at this point. It's there just to be the encoder and stuff and have things separated. Right now, if Twitch says it's good and YouTube says it's good, we're good. That is what I shall believe. And nothing else. One thing I'm not liking, though, is their chat bot. Like, their chat. It feels like it's so slow, whereas I could get the pop-ups of both my chats and just have them up and read it just fine. Which I'm actually getting tempted to do. Not a fan of their chat doc, for sure, because it feels like it's way behind than it should be. Just weird. Very weird. There's nothing I can really do about it because it's all basically, all Restream is doing is basically allowing, think of it like a splitter. So it's splitting the OBS stream to YouTube and to Twitch. But yeah, everything else looks fine. I'm gonna pop up freaking YouTube chat so I have that doc. And I'm gonna pop out Twitch's chat because screw this. I wanna see how latent, how the latency is on these real quick. I'm curious. I am curious to see how these chats are different than one another. So if I so much as see it looking weird, chat, then I promise you, I'll know. Okay. Let's get to the game, yeah, because we were here to play game. See how OBS is wanting to function, how all this is wanting to function. It should hopefully be looking good, guys. I'm going to actually mute that. Unmute game audio, which, that's right, I have their music off. Let's put their music back on. But so that way we have some semblance of sound. Yeah, basically I've got both my frickin' chats popped out because I just don't know if I can trust the dock for Restream because it looks like it's so delayed. It's not even funny. I don't know. OBS is happy. Again, I can quickly go to my Twitch. Twitch looks happy, which hello Twitch. Good to see you guys. This is the first time you've actually seen the new model. YouTube's seen it a long time ago. We exist. And then, you know, YouTube's fine. Excellent connection on YouTube. Excellent freaking connection on Twitch. So again, I think that I shouldn't trust Restream's dashboard at all. Just a matter of if chat is, you know, in sync or not. So I'm gonna actually type something in Restream and see what happens. So I'm gonna be obnoxious, so don't mind me. Don't mind me, I'm gonna be stupidly obnoxious in my own chat. Doing it intentionally. Don't mind me. Okay, so it's there and then it will pop up on the other dock. Interesting. So the question is that flagged behind? Yes, no. So right now in real time is everything else. Everything else is in real time, basically, except for, again, I feel like the dashboard on Restream is behind schedule. Really do. Yeah, there we go. It's funny. I refresh it and now it's caught up. It's slightly behind on Restream, which is hilarious. Again, that's what today's for, though, chat. Like, I will be playing some Master Duel and stuff, because, you know, I need to see how the game and all that, how things are going to function. But at the same time, I'm trying to keep my eyes open on many things. Yeah, for those of you that don't know, I've been playing, Duels, which I should actually really edit the name of this, because it says Nouvelle when it should be Duels. Helpful if I know how to use my keyboard. Yeah, and I need to edit this name because this is the version that I'm currently running because it's not up to par right now. There we go. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, Dave. So for those of you that don't know what Nouvelle is, it's an archetype that came out, I believe, 6 months ago, but it's now been introduced into Master Duel, and it's actually interesting. I've showcased this on YouTube a little bit on Friday before I had dipped, which also good news, I can stream on Monday. We had to reschedule the people that were supposed to come by because their person unfortunately got sick. So, yeah. So, again, Novels basically run around the ritual cards. So, real quick, the fun story about Novels as well. I would love to see them do a solo mode about them. So, yeah, I have all the Nouvelle cards as well. I have them all. They're great. Again, it revolves around the monster cards. So, we have Berlebes de Nouvelles, which de Nouvelles means of new or is new. New being Nouvelles. And the name of the monsters actually represent the demon, and then like the food that is actually an actual part of the cooking process, which is, well, chef's kiss. So the way these work is we summon them with recipe cards, which is awesome. And if Berlebes is special summoned, he has an effect. All Nouvelles do this, all ritual Nouvelles, and then they have a thing where if a card or effect is activated that targets, in this instance, this card, but any other card or an attack position, or if, you know, this card's being attacked or something else is being attacked later down the road, we can activate effect and we can basically tribute and we rank up our monsters as we go. So what this one does is pretty cool. So when I summon him, I activate the top 5 cards of my deck, and then I can add any one of the activated cards if it's a new Vel to my hand, and I shuffle the rest into the deck. Now, when a card or effect is activated that targets this card on the field, or when this card is targeted for an attack, quick effect is I can tribute this card in an attack position monster on either field, and then I can special summon one level 2 or 3 Nouvelle's ritual monster from my hand or deck, and I can only use Burn Lebe's the Nouvelle's effect once per turn. The cool thing is he's a 1-star chef, so if you actually look at his artwork, you see he has a star on him, which is pretty dapper. Technically, there's the 2-star, which is Conferus de Nouvelle's, which again revolves around the food and the demon. And once again, when a card or effect is activated that targets him, or if he is attacked, we could tribute him and attack position monster in either field and special summon a level 3 or 4 Nouvelle's monster. The only other thing is when he is special summoned, I can target a spell or trap on the field and destroy it. He's not really that great, so we don't run him in the deck. Instead, we bump up to the 3-star Michelin chef, Poultice de Nouvelle's. So again, the demon and the food is inspired by it. Now, this is where the effects get better as it evolves. So basically, if Poultice is special summoned, I draw a card. When a card or effect is activated that targets a monster on the field, or when a monster is attacked for an attack, so any monster, not just the Nouvelle's now, I can tribute one Nouvelle's monster I control and one attack position monster on either field, and special summon a level 4 or 5 Nouvelle's from my hand or deck, by the way. So that's where it gets cool. And then we go to the 4-star, which is Foy Glacia de Nouvelle's. The 4-star Michelin chef. 4 stars right there. Again, demon, food. The same thing that Poultice does, except with his effect is if he's special summoned, I target up to 3 cards in any graveyard, shuffle them into the deck. And basically same thing. Quick effect, if an effect or attack is made on any monster, I tribute a Nouvelle monster and attack position monster, and I then special summon a level 5 or 6 Nouvelle's monster from my hand or deck. Which is then where we go into this guy. Bolomineux de Nouvelle's. I'm butchering the French. I know. So here comes our 5-star chef, which is reference to Bao, which is the demon, who actually is known to have a bear and an eagle. So I'm glad that I love that they added that into his artwork. So what he does is if he's special summoned, I can add a Novelle or a recipe card from my deck to my hand. I can then target an attack position monster my opponent controls, tribute it, and if I do, I special summon one level 6 Novelle's ritual monster from my hand or deck. And this is a quick effect if this card was special summoned by the effects of a Novelle monster. So he's one of the big boys of the deck, which then allows me to get to our boss monster, which is Bale Grill de Novelle. So in case you don't know, Bale, and then of course grilling type of food. This is the boss monster of the deck, in the main deck, by the way. So basically, if he is special summoned, I negate all the effects of all face-up cards my opponent controls until the end of the turn. Then, if he was special summoned by the effect of Novelle's monster, I tribute as many monsters my opponent controls, so they all go away. Then the quick effect is I can target an attack position monster my opponent controls, tribute it, and special summon the Hungry Burger from my hand or deck. And Hungry Burger is the archetype that the Novelles are based around. This is a Hungry Burger archetype. The OG card of Hungry Burger. It exists finally. It has support. So we do run that. We are also running with some of the heralds to help out with the deck, because they do help out. So for example, we run a Cyber Petite Angel. The card is summoned. We add one Cyber Angel monster or a Machine Angel ritual from our deck to our hand. We use it to grab basically the Cyber Angel Ben 10. We'll get to her in a moment. We have a Herald of Orange Light, which is great for our negates. So when our opponent activates a monster effect, quick effect, we send this card and one other fairy monster from our hand to the grave, negate the effect, and if we do, we destroy it. We'll be running 3 Diviners, or Diviner of the Herald. So if this card's normal source summon, we send a fairy monster from our deck or extra deck to the grave, and if we do, we increase that monster's level to that till the end of turn. If I tribute this card, I can special summon one level 2 or lower fairy monster from my hand or deck, except Diviner. So the card that we throw away is Herald of the Arclight. This is the card we throw into the grave. Because any monster sent from the hand or main deck to the grave is banished instead. Don't care about that. What happens what is most important is if this card's sent to the grave, you can add one ritual monster or one ritual spell from your deck to your hand. That's what we use Herald for. We then have the Cyber Angel Ben 10. What they're good for is if we actually use this card as a tribute, we add a light fairy monster from our deck to our hand. Basically, just helps us keep fueling stuff. We can use them as ritual material to keep things flowing. Hand traps with Ash Blossom and Joy Spring, just to make sure the opponent doesn't get any cards that might be of value to them. Sakitama is a really great card, apparently, so it can't be Source Summon. So once per turn during the end phase, if this card was normal summon or flip face up, we return it to the hand. Then you can only use each of the following effects as Sakitama once per turn. I can reveal this card in my hand, and immediately after this, I can normal summon one spirit monster from my hand. Or this card is tributed, I target a spirit monster in my graveyard and add it to my hand. So again, tribute fodder, just to keep climbing up the chain. We have a Poissonnière de Nouvelles. Don't really care about her pendulum effect. We care about the actual effect down here. So, if this card is normal special summon, you activate one of these effects. So, main thing we normally get is we add one level 1 ritual monster or one recipe card from the deck to our hand. We don't really get this to play out. What we worry about is if this card on the field is tributed and added to the extra deck face up, we can then place it in the pendulum zone. Then what happens here, which is cool, is now its pendulum effect happens. If I control a ritual monster, I can now target a monster on the field, special summon this card, then change that monster's battle position. So I can change any monster's battle position, and then summon this, which allows me to trigger some of my Noville cards effects, because a card effect has been initiated. We begin the chain. So again, great card there. We run 3 Preparation of Rites, so we add one level 7 or lower ritual monster from the deck to our hand. Then we can add a ritual spell from our graveyard to our hand, which helps out. We then run Preparation of Rites, 3 of those. We add a ritual spell from the deck. Then we add a ritual monster from our deck or grave that is mentioned in that recipe to our hand. We then run a card that's so amazing. This is Voici la carte, today's menu. So we reveal 2 Novelle monsters with different names in the deck. Our opponent then chooses what they want from the menu. So they choose one of the cards, which is just, I love that as a concept. Then we get the card, we shuffle the others. Then we can add one of these cards from our deck or graveyard to our hand based on the monster type that was selected. So Beast Warriors and Warriors, because they have to revolve around the recipe ritual of Rosette de Potion, this recipe, and the Rosette de Vide, which I'm butchering French horribly. I don't speak French, so meat recipe. We'll activate one of these once per turn. Then we have the field spell, Noville's Restaurant, at table. This is a very ridiculous field spell. I've seen some pretty strong ones. This one's nuts, in my opinion. When this card's activated, we add a recipe card from our deck or graveyard to our hand. Once per turn, I can place a ritual monster from my hand on the bottom of my deck to draw a card. So again, the Cyber Angels help fuel my card draw still, and other potential Novelles in my hand that I don't quite need. And then once during my end phase, I target 2 cards in my graveyard, including a recipe card, and place them on the bottom of my deck in any order, then draw a card. I can only activate one of at tables per turn, so I can use all 3 effects. Single turn. It's nuts. Speaking of the Rosette de Potion, Fish Recipe, this card basically is used to summon any Novelles. Basically, standard ritual stuff, right amount of stars, summon the monster. But the added effect is then if you ritual summon Burlebe's de Novelles, we apply this following effect. We add 1 recipe card from our deck or graveyard, which has not the fish recipe, which is our meat recipe. So we run 2 of these. We then run a single copy of meat recipe. Now, this card is if we add Conferus, we can change all defensive position monsters opponent controls to attack. Again, we don't really care about Conferus. Meat recipe is just great to just keep Novelles going and climbing. Single copy of Called by the Grave, just to kind of stop my opponent. Say if they try to Ash Blossom or Max C or something in the graveyard, I can be like, no, you're not allowed. One of the greatest counter traps of the deck is Chef's Special Recipe. When a spoiler trap is activated or a monster effect is activated while I have a Novelle's monster on the board, that's a ritual monster. And to get the activation, destroy it. And if I control monster that has special summon by the effect Novelle, also I can then special. So if I have special summon Hungry Burger, I banish this card from the graveyard and tribute as many monsters my opponent controls as possible. 4 Hungry Burgers in the deck. It's another board clear, just like Valgrill does. Then we run Rosette de Personnel, the staff recipe. I can target a ritual monster I control, special summon a Duels token, which is a fiend. It's dark, level 1, with only 50 attack and defense. But the low that monster becomes the same as the monster I created. Then I can send this face-up card to the graveyard and ritual summon a Duel monster from my hand by attributing monsters from my hand or field whose total stars equal that. So this also acts as a second, like a, well, technically a thirdary ritual card. We need to get Elder Entity Nists. So basically, once you source from the extra by sending the above cards. So a Synchro and an XE. Don't really have an XE, so I don't know why she's in here, but there must be some way to summon her. Again, the 2 heralds you've seen. We have Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon. If this card Synchro Summon, we can special summon 1 level 2 or lower tuner from our graveyard. Diviner is a tuner, so that's where that creeps in. During the main phase, quick effect, we contribute this card special summon to Stardust Dragon, which we don't have. So the point is just to keep things flowing. The card I'm going to craft when I get the material together, I need 8 more dust, is Baron de Fleur, which is a very ridiculously strong synchro card. Hello. Slowest, 11 months. Thank you for the resub on Twitch, my friend. Good to see ya. And again, I have my Twitch and my YouTube alerts, so it's weird to do that because I was trying to figure out how to get all this to layer upon each other, to have YouTube and Twitch showing at the same time. This was a headache for me yesterday, but we got it done. So again, Flo, thank you for the resub on Twitch. You amazing Giga Chat. So for those of you that don't know, I am a Twitch affiliate. For those of you that are watching on YouTube and the folks on YouTube or on Twitch, working our way towards YouTube partner light, YouTube affiliate as it were, so that stream will also be helpful over there. The reason why, for those of you on Twitch who want to know why I made the change to YouTube overall, thanks to Shiro, he gifted it to you. Of course. Freaking Shiro. Shiro! Okay, so it actually looks like chat is actually working properly, so I'm actually going to resend my pop-ups of the other chats, because yeah, if I can read this just fine, it looks like maybe Restream's chat isn't lagging. It's great. And that makes me happy. Is Yi. That makes me happy. But yeah, like, again, it's just YouTube. It's a lot easier to have my streams there. They're saved permanently, unlike Twitch, which only saves like 2 weeks worth and then deletes them. It was a hassle to download the streams and then re-upload them basically to YouTube. YouTube just had so many more pros than cons than Twitch, but at the same time, now that Twitch has lowered the fact of we can now restream, we can multi-stream basically to YouTube finally, which I was kind of talking to my family about this last night as to why I think Twitch needs to actually get their head out of their ass at the moment. Sorry, Twitch, going to give you some shit right now. They're afraid that they're going to lose money because, oh, well, you're going to start taking people over to YouTube. You know, it's like we're going to be like pulling people from Twitch to go to YouTube. Whereas YouTube had no problem going, oh, yeah, by the way, go see me on Twitch. YouTube never gave a crap because YouTube is videos first and then stream. But they're bringing their streaming game up there. To me, I would actually say that their stream game's a lot better than Twitch. Twitch just has a lot more goodies in the sense of you guys have sound alerts on Twitch. You guys have bits that you can do. Similar to tips in that sense, but bits are a bit cheaper than tips technically on YouTube. We haven't gotten to the point of super chats, and then the stickers, I believe, is a thing that YouTube does. So there's that stuff. YouTube also has discoverability. Twitch does not, but kind of going back to Twitch needing to get their head out of their ass. They need to understand there are folks over on YouTube who hate Twitch and will never leave YouTube. And it's the same thing on Twitch. I know folks that are Twitch only, don't really care about YouTube. You're not going to lose people, Twitch. You're not. If anything, it is best case scenario of you got people that are happy on both platforms, both then get to flourish. YouTube is a competitor, sure, but at the same time, they're also a great asset if you take it that way. They're good. You guys are good for each other. You keep each other humble and honest. You can learn from each other, as it were, and actually better each other instead of trying to one-up each other. Because then watches then both of your companies prosper. Not that hard. Not that hard. But yeah, Blurp does exist on Twitch, so in case you guys want to do that, there's also redeems that you folks can do on Twitch. That's the one thing I know a lot of folks that kind of went back to YouTube were kind of wishing that YouTube would have those. But again, YouTube is slowly working on that for sure. So we are getting there. We are getting there, chat. Again, I started as a YouTube streamer, then have met some people on Twitter that said, come over to Twitch. Far better place. We'll get you started, get you help. And next thing I know, we hit Twitch affiliate stupidly early. And I was a Twitch baby for, doing that. But again, it boiled down to why I moved back over to YouTube was just discoverability's better. Streams are there. I can stream in 1080p and Twitch can suck that. They need to get that restriction out. Affiliates should be able to stream at 1080p, same as their partners are able to. If you're still trying to make the climb, I can see maybe being 720, but now you're an affiliate, you should be able to stream at 1080p, guys. It's not that complicated unless you're afraid of trying to get people to keep climbing your ladder, as it were. Like, come on. Just YouTube has a lot better things because everything is a numbers game, but it came down to I can get discovered and seen more on YouTube, and then my content is it's there permanently. It's what we call evergreen content. It is always there. So once the stream is even done, people can rewatch that stream indefinitely. And it helps me, period, because now that's views. Those views then translate to it being able to be discovered more. Twitch doesn't do that. No, what's going to be good about Twitch is it's going to help make clips 10 times easier. I hate the YouTube app for creating clips so horrendously. Now that Twitch has a better way of doing it, we can now get those and have the clips translate into now YouTube Shorts, which now helps the channel. It's like, again, opening up the floodgates like that, Twitch was the smartest thing you could do. Because, again, now you're helping your creators instead of worrying about your own pockets. But enough of that. Let's get back to the game. Because, again, we're testing. It's not going to be too long a stream as well. It might actually be a standard time stream. It's just I'm testing the waters. I want to make sure everything's running properly. Twitch, Twitch is playing ball. YouTube's playing ball. I want both parties to be happy. The only thing I am curious about that I want to check, because I am curious about this, chat, is how does YouTube see my stream right now? It does say I'm live, but I'm curious if I go to my channel. Yeah, it's still saying upcoming stream. It says one waiting. There shouldn't be any waiting because we're streaming right now. That's one thing I don't like, is I have that set so that way then people can kind of be in like a waiting room and chat with one another. And then it's not there. That really irritates me. So delete that. Because we're live right now. Because I hate that it's scheduled, but what Restream... Again, I'm also trying to learn Restream as well, so maybe there's a way that through Restream I can actually set up an event, as it were, and be like, ta-da. Yeah, while you wait, you can leave the screen, so do that. Because again, we are live right now, which is huge. Again, let me just quickly make sure. What I hate is that it doesn't have the tags that I had added into this. So I wonder if it's something that I still need to learn with Restream, which is a possibility. Because again, I am a noob to Restream. Like it says, I could schedule an event or upload a stream, upload and stream a video file, which I wouldn't do. Stream a playlist, record video and audio. So what I'm curious about, what is the schedule event thing is. Stream directly from your browser. No, thank you. It would be my encoder. Okay, so I can set it up through this. Okay, so that was on me. Now we've learned that lesson. We've learned the lesson, chat. So now what I can do here that's going to make this so much better for us is I can actually go through Restream and schedule stuff. Question is, let's say I want to go through my encoder. Yes, we also can make a thumbnail. That's huge. That's another thing I like about YouTube. I can make thumbnails and be creative. Twitch doesn't do that. I really like, you can schedule on Twitch, but they don't really do thumbnails, I believe. That is awesome. So the more you know, I've now learned something completely new that I never would have thought to have thought about. So lesson learned. We'll go through that, and it will then make streaming so much easier. So I'm not losing my mind going, why is that still sitting there looking pretty? Awesome. Awesome, awesome. So, back to the game, like I was trying to do. Baron de Fleur. Next to tuner and non-tuner monster. The only tuner in the deck is our Herald, or Diviner, I should say, which is fine. But what this does is once per turn we target a card on the field, destroy it once while face up on the field. When a card effect is activated, our quick fix is we can negate that and destroy it. You can only use the previous effect of Baron de Fleur once per turn. Once per turn during the standby phase, however, we can target one level 9 or lower monster in the graveyard, return this card to the extra deck, and special summon it. Baron is a nasty negate, basically, is what that is. We also have Chaos Angel. It's the same concept, tuner or not. This card is summoned. You can treat one light or dark monster we control as a tuner. If this card's special summoned, you can then target one card on the field, banish it. So basically what this would allow me to do is to climb up into Baron if need be, which is awesome. Yeah, because what does this say? If this card is special summon, this card gains these effects based on the original attributes of the material used for its synchro summon. So monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle, or synchro monsters you control are unaffected by monster effects by the opponent. It's interesting. Solomon Great's Amirage is great because we take one normal summon monster with 1,000 or less attack, which we do have in the deck. We contribute this card, then target one monster we control. It cannot be destroyed by opponent's card effects. When a normal summon monster I control is destroyed by battle, will this card's in the graveyard, I special summon Amirage, which is great just as climbing material. We have Nightmare Phoenix, 2 monsters with different names. When he is link summoned, we discard a card, target a spell or trap on the field, destroy it. Then if this was co-linked, we can then draw a card. IP Masquerena is where the co-linking happens. So basically 2 non-link monsters create IP Masquerena. During my opponent's main phase, I can immediately, after this effect resolves, I'm overthinking it. I'd link summon a link monster using this as material, and this counts as the co-link. So a monster that uses this cannot be destroyed by my opponent's card effects. We have 2 Dynamundo. You gotta say it like that. Dynamundo. 2 monsters, including a ritual monster. If this card's special summon, we target a card on the field and one risk monster in the graveyard. We shuffle both into the deck. During my opponent's turn, quick effect, I tribute this card to target a risk monster in my graveyard. I either add to my hand or special summon it. And I can only use the effect of Dynamundo once per turn. Great card. Nightmare Unicorn. If this card is linked, we discard a card, then target a card on the field, shuffle it back to the deck. And if he was co-linked, I draw a card. I can only use the effect of this once per turn. While any co-linked Nightmare monsters are on the field for my normal draw phase, I can draw 1 card for each of the different named Nightmare monsters. Just decent. Mech Knight Crusadia Avermax. 2+ monster special summon from the extra deck. When this card's link summoned, my opponent cannot target this card with card effects. Also, their monsters cannot target monsters for attacks except for Avram himself. Once per battle during damage calculation, if the card battles a special summon monster, the quick effect is I make this card gain attack equal to that opponent's monster during damage calculation only. If this link card I control is into graveyard, I shuffle 1 card on the field to the deck. Awesome card. Appaloosa, Bow of the Goddess. Takes 2+ monsters with different names except for tokens. I control 1 Appaloosa. Only 1 Appaloosa. The original attack of this card becomes 800 times the number of link materials used for its summon. Once per chain, when your opponent activates a monster effect, we make this card lose exactly 800 attack and negate it. So again, negation. And the last card in the deck before we'll play some solo so we can keep making sure things are balanced and checked and stuff is Access Code. To affect monsters, my opponent cannot activate card effects or anything when I am summoning this guy. When he's link summoned, I target a link monster that was used as material for it. It gains attack equal to that monster's link rating times 1,000. I can banish a link monster from my field or graveyard, destroy 1 card my opponent controls. Also, so there's that, and this monster just can become a beast if you're not careful. That's what we're trying to work towards. I have a more budget-friendly version. We're running 3 battle faders. So if I have no monsters on the field, opponent attacks me directly, battle fader, gets special summon to the field, ends their battle phase. We're then running some incantations. So we got Prince of Plume. I reveal a ritual monster in my hand, special summon this, and then I get to summon another incantation. If Prince of Plume is the one that I did special summon, though, I target a ritual monster in my graveyard and add to my hand. We have Incantation Camp Doll. Again, I reveal a ritual spell in my hand, special summon this card, and then special summon Incantation. However, if Camp Doll is the one that was special summoned through an Incantation effect, I add a ritual spell from my deck to my hand. Then we have Incantation Talismandra. I reveal a ritual monster in my hand, special summon both this card from my hand and an Incantation from the deck. If, however, Talismandra was the one special summoned, I add a ritual monster from my deck to my hand. However, the bad thing about incantations is their following effect is you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck if you have incantations on the board. I then run Gameciel, the Sea Turtle Kaiju. Special summon this card from my hand to my opponent's side of the field by attributing a card they control and giving them this monster, which then allows me, if they're like playing defensively, I can sacrifice, play this in attack mode, and trigger my Duel attack effects, which comes in handy. And then you can see I am running Monster Reborn. I'm running Infinite Impermanence just to kind of help with some negations, Solemn Judgment, and then just the extra deck monsters I have. There is a ritual event going on that I've been having fun with. You'd be amazed how many people do not like playing against Novell. It is what it is. So I say we're going to start showcasing this. And again, chat, let me know how stream's looking, if we're still looking great, if we're not having any issues. Means that we're doing what we need to do. Let's go up against Weevil Underwood, shall we? Random. I'm going to show you the power of Novells. Thanks, Slow. You serious?
You serious?
Indeed, I am serious. All right. So, voici la carte, today's menu, if you please. Would you want a Poissonnière de Novells, or do you want a Ballamur Blaze de Novells? Thank you. This now allows me to do some fun stuff. However, now I'm going to play my pre-preparation of rites. Rosette de Potion, Fish Recipe, and add Arla Blaze de Novells. Now then, summon Poncier. We're going to now activate her effect. I'm going to grab my chef's special recipe. Activate Fish Recipe. We're going to summon my Berlin Bays, and we're going to use my Poncier as the material. Goes to the extra deck. We now summon Berlin Bays, and now here comes the fun. So now I can add my meat recipe to my hand. Activate his effect to see the top 5 cards of my deck. If any are a Novell, I get to add it.
There can be only one.
Slow. Yeah, exactly. Now we're going to activate her effect as well. So now she goes into my Pendulum Zone. Still not a fan of Pendulums, but what she does is just very unique. Okay. Oh, I saw that. Add to hand. We're adding the restaurant. Or fill spells in hand. Novell's Restaurant. Welcome, chat, to my restaurant of At Table. You are welcome. Activate. Let us add. Reset the personnel. I am now going to set 1, 2, 3 cards. I'm going to activate Novell's Restaurant At Table's other effect. See how it looked over there? Yep. Should look good. And now we've gotten a Ben 10. Now, it's when my card's attacked, or if I do the following. Here we go. I'm gonna change its position to summon my monster back. Next up, we're gonna activate At Table's other effect, chat. We're gonna return fish recipe, and we're gonna bring back our menu. Now they're at the bottom of the deck. Put them in that order, and we get to draw a card, which is nice because now I have this and a fairy monster. I can negate anything I desire. They made the poor choice of attacking this card. Activate effect. I tribute his card and mine, and from my hand, I shall summon my Poltees Duels. Activate Poltees. I draw a card. They activate their monster's effect to draw a card. And now play it. That is fine. They're now going for an attack, which now allows Poltees to use its effect, tributing itself and their monster. We've now gone into Balmenu Duels. We're already at 5 stars. They're activating that. I'm going to activate my monster. Ain't a damn thing you can do about it. Summon. Nope, that's right. Add it to my hand. Activate my monster's effect. Tribute. Now come forth Palgrim Dino Bills. And activate its effect. Just nothing you can do. Well, hello there, big boy. Didn't you know I can eat your monster? And by eating it, I now summon the infamous Hungry Burger to the field. This deck is disgusting, chat. It's disgusting. Disgusting. It's very disgusting. Now then. Spin Poltees. Back to the deck, draw a card. Now then. Let's link summon with these 2 cards. Behold, Dino Mundo! Activate his effect. I want to return your field spell, and we are going to bring back Hungry Burger. Now then, let's see. I could, but there's no need to. Just as Tentacle could go into other Link monsters. Go forth, my beasts! No mercy! Eat it, Weevil. Oh? 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 Sorry, but Chef's special recipe says niet. Bye-bye now. Thanks for playing. Continue pressing forward, my monsters. And now, behold, the Staff's recipe, which we will now activate. Create a 6-star token. Your move. Activate. Bring the recipe back, as well as my Poltees. Gotta discard a card. I'm a no threat, so Balfader can go. Again, I'm having a blast, chat. I'm having a blast. Yeah, looks like we're looking good on everything. Again, I believe I shouldn't be trusting Restream. I'm gonna close the Restream thing. Wow, my opponent ends their turn. What a shame. I draw. Let's end the duel. Sorry, but I'm going to use my Herald of the Orange Light. Now watch this. Discard and discard Cyber Angel Ben 10. Oh. Negation. You lose. Good day, Weevil Underwood. Love this deck. I love this deck so much. I haven't played it in ranked yet. I've played it in the event. But I can already tell that I'm having good vibes with it. That's the most important thing. Like last night I had such I don't think I saved that replay. Should have saved it. I had a wonderful match against a Blue Eyes deck, which was one of the loner decks in the event. And you'd be surprised I can actually devour the monsters because it's not targeting them with a card effect, which is they state you can't target this card with an effect as the Chaos Max, but I can tribute it because tributing is not an effect. So I bypass their big Omega monster and just gets devoured by my new fills, and it's so great. So with the recipe, with today's menu, my apologies, what would you like? Why, thank you. Now then. Well, Zamiel Duels, if you please, add the fish recipe to hand, and let's get cooking. Oh. Bam. Now, there was another play I could have done. I could have climbed into a Poltease, and I'm going to explain what I should have done. Instead, is I should have used my Candle, put it on the field. What it then allows me to do is have monsters on the field to then trigger my Poncier's Pendulum effect, so that I could then have climbed up into Poltease. All right, there's one. There's two, and why not? Let's add Poltease, Duels, so that then I at least have it in hand. Now, actually, I can still do that because we have a ritual in hand, so I'm going to show you the recipe of meat recipe, which you already knew was in hand. So, Candle. And do I want to summon Prince of Bloom? No, I want to summon my Talismandra in defense. Now I can't extra deck summon, as long as these cards are on the field, but this allows me now to grab a Cyber Angel Ben 10. I could have sworn I had all three. Maybe I don't. Now, here's where the fun begins. Activate effect. I'm going to affect him. I should have been able... The hell? It's happening again. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I'm sure I could have done that to have kept the climb going, because now I'm in a bit of a troubled spot. Okay, I'm going to make sure that does not exist on the board. I cannot let that exist. This needs to be an attack road, not defense, or I'm basically bone owned. Okay. Restaurant. Add my recipe. Activate other effect. We're going to put Poltease to the bottom of the deck. Okay. Yeah, I have material that I can build into. Let's go for it. Bam. On order up. Activate his effect. We are now going to add staff recipe. Test the water, see what Mako Tsunami's having on his board. Okay, nothing of grave threat. Got another card, end turn. Activate, add add table's effect. We're going to return fixed recipe. And let's return my menu. Alright, I've got Battle Fader. Yeah, again, we're looking great across the board in general. Am I your dad? Am I a dad now? When did I become a dad? Hello, Milaneso. When did I become a dad? Alright, we're gonna copy you. Bam. Alright, my turn. I have so much stuff on the board. I'm gonna show them my Ben 10. Bam, bam. Oh, bam. Alrighty. Let's do this. Order up. Ba-bam! Now then. Let's see ya. Your pendulum zone, my dear. That's just nasty, man. And now, effect activates. So we can grab. Bam, bam, bam. Awesome. Alright, 50 damage. Let's go. Keep beating them up, chat. Keep beating them up. Now we win this. Oh, I hope you're doing well, though, Melanisso. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Yes, activate at tables effect yet again. This time returning meat recipe and the staff recipe. And then draw a card. There's Belgrill. There's nothing Meko Tsunami can do. He's lost. GG. Oh, yeah, so far the test is actually looking good, chat. I'm actually happy. So gameplay looks like it's running smooth, which is huge. Yeah. This is looking good. I am happy with how stream is looking. Looks pretty good. Who's next? Bandit Keith. Let's beat good old Bandit Keith in the teeth, yeah? Let's beat him up. Let's beat him up. All right, Bandit Keith. I have an offer for you that you can't refuse. Do you want a Poncier or do you want Poltis? Wow, that was not what I thought you were going to do. But hey, I got my recipe nonetheless. Now then. Kendall, let's show them our fish recipe, chat. So Kendall to the field. We're now going to have it bring forth our Talismandra. Activate. We are going to add to our hand our Cyber Angel Ben 10. We're now going to activate. And we are going to actually summon Poltees. And we're going to use Ben 10 as the material. Poltees Steenovilles to the field. Now here's where it gets funny. Poltees activates, and Cyber Angel Ben 10's effect activates. Now we are going to add my Diviner of the Herald to my hand. And then we draw a card. Awesome, and I'm still not done. Diviner of the Herald, activate her effect. We're going to now send from the extra deck, Herald of the Arc Light. Activate, and now we are going to grab from our deck. Why don't we grab our Balmenia? Now then, watch and learn. Preparation of rites. Let's now add Cyber Angel Ben 10 yet again. Add the designated card from the graveyard, my fish recipe, because I'm still not done, baby. Fish recipe. We're going to summon this, and we're going to now tribute the level 6 Diviner. So level 6 for this turn. Bam. Look at that, chat. Just bam. And then Balmenia is going to activate his effect, same as my Diviner of the Herald. The Diviner is going to allow me to now special summon. I'm going to special summon Poncier. And then right here, we're going to add at table. Now that she was summoned, I'm now going to add this. But wait, there's more. Poncier. Add designated card, meat recipe. Excavate the 5. And then put her in the pendulum zone. Just look, chat. Just look at how evil we're being. Bam. Bandit Keith doesn't stand a chance against this board. Alright, couldn't add really anything to my hand. That's fine. Welcome to At Table. Bam, bam, bam. Bam. Your move, Bandit Keith. I have such a strong board, it's not even funny. Return fish recipe. And we're going to return a Herald of the Arclight. That's fine, they can card draw. I don't want to waste a recipe on that. They can add a field spell, negatory. Not allowed. Wow. You hurt my Fifis, and now that you've attacked him, you've now doomed yourself. Evolve! The Pultis! You got rid of my restaurant. I'm very upset with you now. It's a gamble. Haha. The gamble failed. Behold! Today's menu. Tell me, you want grilled or do you want that? They want a grilled monster. I'm fine with that. I can actually summon it with meat recipe. Watch and learn. Bam. Bam! Pre-preparation of rites. Activate the fish recipe. Let's summon this. Because again, I'm no threat right now. You are absolutely helpless against me, mate. Now then. I need to do that. To the attack. Yeah, it's game. A board full of ritual monsters. Chat is just freaking obnoxious. Love it. Alrighty. My Valentine can be a very hard opponent to fight. With any other deck, but this one does not give a crap. Allow me to demonstrate. Preparation of rites. We're going to add bone manure to my hand. Next up, pre-preparations. Add the fish recipe. Add that. We'll use itself as material to summon it. Activate fish recipe. Summon that one. Offer this one as tribute. Bam. Add designated card. Meat recipe. Now activate Bone Manure's effect. Sorry, it's Butler and Bays. Sorry, I'm calling him the wrong damn thing. That's Bone Manure. This is Burlebays. I could summon it, but I'm gonna end my turn. There's nothing my opponent can do. I'm gonna add my field spell! Woo! Should they hit this with an effect or attack it, they are screwed. Since you've done that, I'm going to devour your monster. Come forth, Pultis. Pultis activates effect, allows me to draw a card. We're just in control right now. Raw. Nice. Alright, watch this. Hello to Cyber Petite Angel, activate effect. Bring Cyber Angel Ben 10 to my hand. Now then, how do I want to play this? Meat recipe. Use Ben 10 as material. Activate. And since Ben 10 was sent to the grave, I can add a fairy monster from my deck to my hand. Such as Diviner of the Herald. Let's add Chef's special recipe. bit of safety. Now then, we're actually gonna link these two and go straight into Dynamundo. Activate effect. Bounce that face down, and we're going to return Ben 10. The battle. Bam, bam, chat. Now I'm all prep because I have a Novell Ritual Monster on the field. Would they try something crazy? Like, I'm fine with them getting card draw right now. I don't have Max, or not Maxis, Ash Blossoms in hand at the moment. But I'm fine if they card draw. Here's where it gets funny. On them. Alright, here comes the card I hate the most. Flash Harpy. Oganigatus, activate an effect. They're going to target Dynamundo. I'm going to activate Dynamundo's effect to sacrifice himself. And we are now going to select Polteis. Effect because he wasn't summoned through Novell, unfortunately. See, that card is just so cracked. That to me, it's not fair that it exists in the game, but whatever. I'm not gonna give up. Wanna know why? Bye bye. Have a Gamma Seal. Now let's get serious. Diviner, activate. Arclight. Bam. Grab me a Ben 10. Now then. Recipe time. Exactly. Slow. Exactly. But we now got Polteis. Activate. Draw a card. Activate Diviner's effect as well. Diviner, I want you to summon. We'll see ya. Activate her effect. We're going to add this. Are you ready for some fun? Attack. Activate. Tribute self and tribute. Rise. Activate his effect, and then reactivate his secondary effect. Bye-bye. Mess with the wrong chef. You're welcome. Belgrill. Add at table. Next up, Belgrill. Wipe the board. Sorry, Miss Valentine, but you lose. I'm the best around. Like, she is tough because of that slash. Oh, tunes. This deck was a joke if you get the right cards, by the way. Maximilian Pegasus. Now here's the problem. I'm going second, so he's going to be able to pop up his Toon Kingdom. This is where things get scary. That is why. That card is so obnoxious to deal with. But I come prepared. Say hello to today's menu, Mr. Maximilian Pegasus. Would you like a Burlebaise or would you like a Poncia? Choose Wisley. Ah, I see. A man of culture. Well, we got some pre-preparation of rights. We're going to add a fish recipe. And while we're at it, we're going to add that Burlebaise that you didn't want anyways. Now, without further ado, we'll see ya, if you please. Add to me, chef's special recipe. Next up, let's play the fish recipe. I am now going to use Concierge as material for my burlabes. We're gonna add our meat recipe to hand. Activate my monster's effect. And her effect as well. I'm gonna put her into the material zone. And yes, I would like to add Maltese. Now then, I'm going to activate her effect, and I'm actually going to... Oh, it has to be my monster, really? There we go, activate effect. Because I went second, that was the misplay I did. Since I went second, I can now tribute his monster, ignoring the shift, and now summon her to the field. And then Poltease activates her effect, draw a card, boom. And I'm still not done, as I'll set this. And now we go to battle. What's the matter, Pegasus? Put all your stock into your tunes. Activate. Watch this, Pegasus. Tributes itself. Hello. Oh, did your card fizzle? Yeah, you might want to get that checked if it got fizzled. And by the way, she's going back to where she belongs. Right here so I can use her again. And let's add at table, my wonderful restaurant and establishment for you, Mr. Pegasus. Alrighty. Without further delay, say hello to Novelle's restaurant at table. Add a card. We're going to add fish recipe. Now then, today's menu, Pegasus, features an amazing assortment of fish and other miscellaneous foods. Thank you. Activate fish recipe. We are going to summon Poltease by using Cyber Angel Ben 10 as fodder. Doing so intentionally, so we can get Ben 10's effect to trigger, as well as my Poltease. Again, Ben 10's going to allow me to grab a fairy monster. And I'm going to choose Herald of Orange Light. And now I'm still not done, because watch this. Activate other effect. Show you my ZamielNR, send him to the bottom of the deck, draw a new card. Next up, say hello to Diviner of the Herald. Activate his effect. Send Herald of the Arclight to the grave. Activate Herald's effect. We're now going to add Cyber Angel Ben 10. Next up, preparation of rites. We are now going to add him. Add the corresponding card of fish recipe. Now I got a pretty full hand, but I'm not done yet, as I'm now going to link these two for Dynamundo. Now Pegasus, I know you like your tunes, but be gone. And then we're going to put this back into the deck. Now then, to battle. I will end my turn, and we will not be able to activate at table's effect because we have no recipes in the grave. Alrighty. Activate. Dynamundo! Look at how big my hand is, by the way. Activate. Show you ZamielNR, the Duels, put him there, draw a new card. Duel's basically over, so bye-bye Pegasus, baby. Spam. Easy peasy, chat. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Bakura with his frickin' Destiny board. So what I think we'll do is we'll play this, and then that will probably end stream. Is we're gonna go through this storyline. I'm happy. Things look to be looking well. Twitch is not having issues, and YouTube's not having issues. That makes me happy. And things are working, so I'm happy with that. I still exist. Oh yeah. All right, let's do this. Behold! Preparation of rites. We are going to add. Then pre-preparation of rites. I need my fish recipe. Add that. Now, I don't want to summon that because it's going to hurt my board. What I can do is I can do fish recipe. We're actually going to summon the little guy, and we're going to use the candle to summon it. Could have done Ben 10, which I should have actually done, thinking about it now, but I have some plans. All right. Yep, there's already some cards I can grab from that. Yes. Yes. She was the one I was wanting as well, because I can still summon her to the field. Activate her effect. Want my recipe. So, chef's special recipe. Now I'm not done yet. Preparation of rites yet again. Let's add Cyber Angel Ben 10. And we're going to re-add fish recipe back from that to here. Still not done. Activate the Rosette. I want to summon this. Use her as material. Because I have a bit of a game plan here, chat. I have a bit of a game plan. Bring her back. Activate her effect to target. And then I have to end my turn. There's Destiny board letter F. Watch this. Hey, Bakura. I'm going to dash your hopes and dreams. Fine. Grab whatever you want. Yeah, about that, buddy. Devour! Pultease. Activate Pultease's effect. Like, draw a card. That I am going to immediately not happen, because that's going to limit my amount of attacks I can make. So I don't want that. Oh, I'm prepared, Bakura. You are not prepared. Now then, let's take a look. I'm happy with what I'm about to do. Bam, bam. Mundo! Bakura! A Bandit King. Attack. And attack. What's the matter? Did your Destiny board fall apart? Did you spell final anymore? Oh, he's got his Destiny board. Ooh, scary. Not too worried. He's re-grabbed the eye as well. I'm not afraid. Well, tease. If you please. Activate effect. And now with this, we're going to actually grab the restaurant. Bring at table to the field. What's the matter, Bakura? Getting your butt handed to you? Draw. Behold, at table. Add designated card. We are going to add fish recipe. Set this. Activate. Show you the hungry burger in hand. Draw a new card. Activate today's menu. Now then, on today's menu, I am happy to show you a course of either Poltis or Umberlu. Alright, that's what you want to do. Add the fish recipe. Next up, activate the recipe. We are going to summon Poltis by using a Ben 10 as the fuel. This now allows me to now summon Poltis back. Ben 10 is going to also activate her effect as well. So I'm getting cards in hand, chat. Getting them cards in hand. Add this so I can negate Herald of the Orange Light and then draw a card. Here we go. You lose, Bakura. Good day. Alright, we've got several other duels to go through. Yeah, we're getting there. This is doing good. All right, one more duels. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 duels to go. Ah, Merrick Ishtar, Winged Dragon of Ra against a chef. Food Wars, baby, and you're welcome. Okay. Fine with that. I'll draw. Pre-preparation of rights. Alright, how do I want to play this? Is the question. I could play this. Actually, that would be the smartest move. So, the Sarah Petite Angel. Activate effect. Add Cyber Angel Ben 10. Next up, fish recipe. We're going to summon this by offering up the Petite Angel. Berloubets, Dino Villes, if you please. Going to grab the meat recipe. Activate its effect. See if we can get anything Novell related. That will be good for us, yeah? Alright, we didn't, which is a shame. I will end my turn because it has to be when this card attacks or an effect is on it. Yeah, that's not happening. Herald and send a Cyber Angel Ben 10 to the grave. Since Ben 10 was sent, you'll be able to activate her effect, yeah? That's the problem there. But what he doesn't know is his Egyptian God Slime's about to go bye-bye. Hey, God Slime. Delusion Poltis! Activate Poltis to Novell's effect. Activate Poltis' effect because the computer just does not understand to not attack Novels. Bottom menu, if you please. Add Chef's special recipe instead of the restaurant. This card is too important to not put on the field. Now then. Behold! Preparation of rights. Grab you, and we're gonna add a fish recipe back. Next up, Diviner of the Herald. Activate their effect to send a fairy monster from my deck to the graveyard. Herald of the Arclight. Let's now add Ben 10. Next up, fish recipe. I want to summon this, and we're going to actually use this as the fodder because it will lose that level anyways. So, Berloubets. No cards to add because they're already here, but I get to see the top 5 cards in my deck, and if any of them are a Novell, I can do that. And then we're going to use Diviner effect to summon a fairy from my deck. So, come on out. We'll see you. Alright, there was one. Alright. Bam. Next up, I'm going to take a recipe, if you please. Next up, I will set, and now we're going to go on the offensive. All right, there it is. Slime. The slime only has a certain effect to it. Bye-bye, slime. Oh no, whatever shall I do? My opponent's drawing good cards. Oh no. I'm not worried. Activate effect. Bye-bye. And hello, Belgrill. Activate effect, baby. Oh, Marikishtar, you are not prepared for me. Blank. Dynamundo! Activate. Go away. And return now. Right. More Guardian Slimes. Bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Ash Blossom. You're not allowed to draw that. There is one thing I do need to check, though, chat. One thing that I just thought of. Do I see these? Okay, that's one thing that this doesn't show me, is it doesn't show me if there's been like a hydrate or like that kind of redeem. That's kind of sucky. Restream, you should show me if I got a redeem. I wonder, before we get too involved more in this, is there a way I can get an activity feed? Problem is that stream elements activity feed. I need switches. Might have to be a custom dock I might have to make so I can see that. Alright, well, that's why we're also still testing, and that is what we are going to exactly do right now, chat. We are going to exactly check and make sure that we have that. I need to make this dock a reality, so custom browser dock. Dock name, I'm gonna call this Twitch Redeems. Now I need to grab the URL of this, so if I can grab this, pop out this activity feed, copy that, go here, paste that, apply. I have to enter so much stuff, but that's actually good to think of while I'm thinking about. Like, I could pop that out, but if I can actually have it like personally here, it'd be great. Get it, phone, Christ. Hoping that does work. Now the question is, does the dock exist? Oh, never mind, it's right in front of me. Now if I close that, that returns there. And what I can do with this dock, hopefully is throw it here. Hopefully I can shrink it a bit now. There. Now I can see when people have done redeems now on Twitch. That's super important to me. Yeah, that's like ridiculously important. I need to see that. So now I'll also know who's doing the sound alerts even better. And I'll know a lot more. That is huge. It's epic. All right. play. So we Ash Blossom to negate that going on. I don't need to worry about activating that. Game is over here, so draw. GG. I'll grill. Alright, next up is Slowest Child's favorite duelist of all time. The third-rate duelist with a third-rate deck. Go, Joseph. They don't know that I'm going to be devouring their cards. Ow! How dare you, Joseph? You want to play rough? Let's play rough. Today's menu. I give to you a simple choice. You chose poorly. I'll grab my fish recipe nonetheless, because now I can do this. Oh, Conseil. It's time, Joseph. Are ya hungry, buddy? Because I'm going to offer up my Poncier de Nouvelles to summon Berlin Robes de Nouvelles. Now, Berlin Robes, if you please. We're going to grab Meat Recipe. And then we're going to see the top 5 cards of my deck, add any Novelle, and Poncier is going to go to the zone here. And now you are screwed because I'm going to eat that red eyes for freaking dinner. I'm going to have a nice chicken. Yes, there's the restaurant. That's huge because it has Novelle in the name. Add the restaurant. That is the most important card. Play. Activate. Chef Special. Recipe, baby. Bam. Bam. Are you ready, Joseph? You're not ready because now that my card's been targeted by an effect, it eats. Nom nom nom. Poultice. To the field. Activate effect to draw another card. Set. Activate Novelle. We're going to send my Balamanure to the bottom. Do that. And I'm going to actually save that card. Now, it's punching time. Oh. What's the matter? Can't your chickens do anything, Wheeler? Third-rate duelist with a third-rate deck. Activate. Let's bring back Fish Recipe, and let's put today's menu back into the deck, shall we? Tisk, 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 Wheeler. Want to see something funny, Wheeler? I can easily stop that. Which is a special recipe. No Claw of Hermos for you, boy. Oh no, my Claw of Hermos. Activate. Order up. Ha! Haha, Balmenu, if you please. Bring to me Fish Recipe. Activate Novelle. Show you the Ben 10. Bam. Bam. Let's do it. Diviner of the Herald! Go forth and send Herald of the Arclight to the graveyard. Activate my Herald. Bring back the Ben 10. Oh, I'm not done yet, because it's today's menu, boy. Poultice or Burtle Blaze? I knew you'd select that, because you're a chump, Wheeler. A chump. Let's play Meat Recipe. Next up, Poultice will draw me a card, and my Diviner is also going to give me another card. I can special summon. Let's special summon Cyber Petite. And now Cyber Petite Angel has been summoned. Cyber Angel. Now then. I'm gonna go into something. Technically, Dynamundo would be better than that at the moment. But that's right, Dynamundo would require that, so technically the best summon I can do right now. Never mind. At a bit of a crossroads. It's fine. Beat him up! Beat up Wheeler! Beat him up! No mercy to poor Joseph. Your chickens are failing you, boy. Next up, I have to discard a card. So let be my preparation of rights. My pre-preparation. Come on, Wheeler. Is that the best you had? A Harpy's Feather Duster, boy. You're dead. Balmanure, just end this poor third-rate duelist's existence, please. I am the king! Bye-bye, Wheeler. Hello, Kaiba boy. Games begin. Pre-preparation of rights. Fish recipe. And Berliner Blaze de Nouvelles, if you please. Say hello to Ponciel de Nouvelles. Activate. I would like to add Jeff's special recipe, to which I will be placing 2 cards face down. Activating today's recipe of fish. Offer. Summon. Activate to grab the meat recipe. Then, my Berlebase gets to activate its effect to activate top 5 cards, and Poncier now goes into my amazing Pendulum Zone. Ta-da! And there's the restaurant. We already know what card we're adding, baby. Add Novelle's Restaurant, the infamous At Table. You're welcome. Your move, Kaiba boy. And At Table gets to activate its other effect. I'm going to return this and my pre-preparation of rice to the deck. And then I get to draw a card. Again, this is the most freaking crazy spell card I've ever seen. You're kidding me. You're kidding me! Wait. No, I've still won this. It's time to eat. Eat! Bye-bye, Maiden with Eyes of Blue. I love that card, though. I love its lore behind it. Concierge, if you please. Add my other Burla Blaze to my hand, and then I get to draw a card. Oh, Kaiba! Today's menu! Tell me, would you want some Poltis, or would you want some Balmanier? Look at my hand. I have 9 cards in my hand. Activate the following effect. Novelle's Restaurant. We're going to be sending my Balmanier back to the bottom so I can draw a new fresh card. Next up, let us activate Fish Recipe. Guess who's coming back, Kaiba boy? No, it's for your invincible blue eyes. Oh, I'm not done with you. Not by a long shot. Now then, nothing special there, but did you know I can summon Cyber Petite Angel and have this marvelous reaction of grabbing a Cyber Angel Ben 10? And then did you know, by linking these two cards, I can summon Dino Mundo! It's almost like Recto Mundo. Oh, Dino Mundo, if you please. Bye-bye. And return. No, I still have too many cards in hand, but that's fine. I don't care. Let's go, my amazing monsters. I've drawn first blood on you, Kaiba boy. End turn. And since I'm under no threat, we're gonna activate Novelle's Restaurant to return the fish recipe and return today's menu. Now watch and learn. I'm gonna have to discard 2 cards. One of them being Battle Fader. The other one being, well, let's just say I don't need a preparation of rights when I have a pre-preparation of rights. I also love this card because it shows that they're eating food. Even though they don't know that they're being basically fed so that they're going to be sacrificed. Freaking gluttons. My turn. Oh, Kaiba boy. Today's menu features these 2. You chose poorly. Wanna know why you chose poorly, Kaiba boy? Let me tell you why. First off, special summon Gamma Seal. Let me show you why you summoned poorly. Open Ciel. Activate Poultice's effect. Yes. Say hello to Balamania. And to this. Let's add. And add. 9 cards back in my hand, but I'm still not done. Return to the bottom of the deck, draw a new card. How badly can I end this duel if I play this right? Order up, gent. Behold, Poultice! I sacrificed many a cards to summon this, but guess who keeps coming back? It's a card that keeps giving and giving, Kaiba boy. Let's go. It's Duel. You've lost, Kaiba boy. Never got no blue eyes out to the field. How pitiful. Now then, chat. One more duel to go, and it's the Pharaoh himself. I say let's crush him. Like everyone else. I'm trying to also think, is there anything else I need? I've got chat available, which shows me many things. I have the Twitch redeems, as I call it, which shows me, you know, basically it's the activity feed, but for Twitch. YouTube, I have the same amount of info as well. Now then, fish recipe. Now here's where things are going to get freaky. Novelle's Restaurant at table, at your service. Add chef's special recipe. Activate secondary effect. We're going to put Balamanier back into the deck. Draw a new card. Here we go. This is what I was hoping for. Reveal to you Incantation Pinsaplume. I'm going to show you Poultice de Novelle's. Special summon and attack. And then I'm going to actually bring forward my Candle. We'll activate its effect to bring forth the second fish recipe in my deck. Now then, activate fish recipe. Summon Poltees by sacrificing my Principlume. Behold, Kaiba boy. Poltees is on the board. Poltees, activate your effect. This now allows me to draw a card. I then set and turn. Add table activates its third and final effect to return my recipe to my deck, as well as my pre-preparation. Then I draw a card. What are you gonna do, Kaiba boy? Or not Kaiba boy. Pharaoh boy. It's Yugi boy. First of all, I hate that card, so we're just gonna say niet. Chef's special recipe. Bye-bye now. I had Dark Magician. Now I'll show you my magician soul. And now my Dark Magician comes to the field. Those will not stop me. That won't stop me either. Watch as your monster's gonna be devoured. They're all gonna be devoured. You're a fool. Eat up, Poltees. Ala manure. Activate effect 1, activate effect 2. Eat that Dark Magician, baby, and summon our boss monster. Rise, Balgrilti Nobles. And then I will grab and bring to my hand Poncia de Nobles. What's the matter, Pharaoh? Lost your nerve? I sure haven't. As I'm going to show you, Hungry Burger. Return to the bottom of the deck, draw a new card. Place. And how much more evil can I get? Plenty evil, actually. Summon Poltees by ordering up my candle. So now I can extra deck summon. Should I need to. Poltees, since you were summoned, draw a card for me, my dear. It's hurtin' time. How does it feel to be attacked by food, Pharaoh? Huh? How does it feel? At table, if you please. Third final effect, return. Fish recipe, as well as Poltees de Nobles. That order, draw a new card. Oh no, he's fusion summoning. But what happens, Pharaoh, if I take half my life points to negate your singular card? Part of the card's that, bitch. Oh no, the heart of a cards has failed me. Oh, it feels good to be a villain, chat. Always has, always will. All right, Pharaoh. Feldman Grill, eat up. Damn. Pharaoh got it in the booty. Woo, woo, baby. That makes me happy. That's fun. So yeah, it looks like things are working as needed. Real quick, I'll show you how far I am in the event. I'm right here. So there's still some gems for me to grab of importance. I need 15 more duels as well to get the other missions done. I was gonna call them dailies, but missions. Just get extra free gems, but that's all done. These get done when they get done. The biggest thing and important thing that I've already got is just this, the field part. The only thing then I get is that, and then just a crappy title that I don't care about. One of the new things I didn't quite show you guys was they've added proficiencies, which I love. So there's proficiency tests that you do, and you do get rewards. So for instance, answer 2 out of 3 questions correctly to pass. So let's do it. Question number 1. What does Rescue Rabbit have around its neck? A whistle, don't it? Incorrect. It has a transceiver. So see, I got that wrong. What's the name of this card? That would be Foolish Burial. Very strong card, Foolish Burial can be. Now, what is the name of this card? It's a Blue Eyes White Dragon. Don't you know? It's blue, got blue eyes, and it's white. So there's that. So you would do that, and then you would have to clear the conditions here, which is to compete in a duel. You'd get 5 legacy tickets. Move on to the next. Next test. Let's go. Question number 1. Which of the following statements correctly describes the number of cards in your main deck? You can have more than 40 cards, but must be 60 cards or less. Because someone actually, believe it or not, in reality, create a deck. What's the name of this card? That is Stardust Dragon. Someone actually had like a 1,000 card deck, and that's where that rule actually stems from now. What's the name of this card? That is Elemental Hero Flame Wingman, because he is my wingman. There are 3. Answer correctly. Bam. And then you had to normal summon a monster 3 times. You got 5 tickets there. You go here. Now you gotta do 5 questions and get 3 out of 5 of those questions correct. So now, question number 1. That would be Mushroom Man. Very old school card, that. And the Rika Fair's Descent in Soma. Where is the spirit of the Rika said to dwell? Snow, because I see snow. Incorrect, flowers. I was thinking flowers. Oh well. Alright, in the Steam Dinosaurs of the Uncharted Lands in Soloma, which of the following mentions are a playable role in Flipper Spinos? I don't know. I don't play these cards. Question 4. Maxi. Not a 4-star. Yeah, it was a 2-star. I don't care. Question 5. Which of the following statements correctly describes the cards in your hand? You cannot have more than 7 cards in your hand. Incorrect. There's no upper limit in the number of cards that can be in your hand. I don't care. Doesn't matter. I've already passed it. And then the conditions here was activate a trap card 2 times and a spell card. And then you got this Mate Space, which is a spell card. And right now, I'm technically on 5. We got 4. 4th condition was to tribute a monster. 5 more tickets. Here I get this icon. I can't look past, but that's something new they added. Again, I like my Orchestra cards. I love the Mech Knights, Sadias. I love everything about that genre. To me, it would be a phenomenal anime if they created it. And I would have no problems being the voice for Ningirsu, aka Longirsu, aka Dingirsu, aka Girsu. It's a lot of names he's gone by. But it's because how the story actually unfolds, yeah, which is amazing. So I just had to put that. So here, that's not even his original form. He went by a different name. Yeah, there he is. So, beckoned by the World Chalice. This is the first time that we actually got to see Ningirsu without knowing what his name was. And then he became Ningirsu, the World Chalice Warrior. That's when he got the power from the Chalice, as well as Avram and Ib. Got powers from that. When his sister then died, he went into a depressed state and decided to try and bring her back and kind of break the world to do it. He then became Longirsu, the Orchestrator. Then when he saw that what he did was wrong and tried everything in his power to save the world, he then became Dingirsu, the Orcus of the Evening Star, to help Avram. And in the end, when his sister finally came back to life and became Lib, he decided to become Girsu, the Orchist Mech Knight, and be her protector. Which, in case you don't know who Ib is, Christ. Let's just do World Chalice. This would be Ningirsu's little sister is crowned by the World Chalice. She actually is holding the World Key, just doesn't know that she's holding the key. That key's stupidly important in a lot of cards. So there she is. Then she becomes Ib. Somewhere. I will find it. Don't mind me. because they become links. That's Lib. That's not Ib. There she is, Ib, the World Chalice Priestess. But that's when she gets blessed. She then technically dies, which is then where we go to our Orcists. And that is then when he had made, when Longirsu then crafted an automaton for her, temporarily known as Galatea. And you can see it's in her likeness, and it actually is now wearing his ribbon. Is then wielding one of the Mech Knight things. But unfortunately, she then gets possessed and becomes the Orcus Nightmare. Actually, before that, she actually had other parts of that story, actually. My apologies. When she got possessed, she became Nightmare Corruptor Ibli because of Lee. She then got killed by their friend Avram to stop her, and that's then when she became Galatea. Then in the end, she doth return and then becomes Lib, the World Key Blade Master. It's when Ib and Lee have actually finally come to a consensus. Finally, Lee decided to not try and be as crazy. Again, I want to actually sit down. I want to do, like, I've already read out that lore story so long ago, but I want to do it now for YouTube as well, chat. Because it's one of my all-time favorite stories, and it's the Legend of the Star Heroes. So we got Chosen by the World Legacy, Gift of the Martyr, the Secret Powers of the Planet, and Where the World Legacy Leads. I would really love, I really wish that Yu-Gi-Oh! Would actually, or Konami would actually make, like, animes of these stories, because this would just be hands down perfect. Again, all-time favorite story. But that is going to do for Yu-Gi-Oh! At the very least. But yeah, we are doing good here, though, chat. Like, I am happy with how things have gone. First restream, we had some little things that we have since fixed, which is awesome. We have the bitrate set now, so now Twitch and YouTube can be happy because YouTube wants to have 6K bitrate, period, and Twitch is fine with that, as it seems. I'm almost curious to go to 9K, but I know it's not going to be happy with the 9K bitrate. Yeah, I'm at the, like, the setting that I would want. We do stream in 1080p over here now, so there's that as well. So yeah, it's the one thing I'll say, and I hate to do this because I know Twitch will have a freaking stick up their ass about it, but mobile-wise, if you're not being given the options on Twitch, since I am now multi-streaming, come over to YouTube. You can then go to 720, 480, 360 if you need to on your mobile devices if you want to watch and not have any latency. Just saying, until flipping Twitch gets their head out of their butts to actually make that happen, then yeah. You know? So, yeah, I have that. I'm actually wanting to grab my YouTube's, activity feed as well. What I could do with that, and again, it would be a doc I would have to create, or actually, no, it actually exists right here. Thing is, that is... See, that's Twitch when I need it to be YouTube. I need to see on stream elements if I need to swap it back over to YouTube to have it do what I need it to do. Aha. Owner. Swap over to this. Now let's see if I go to the docs, if the activity feed. Oh, not that. Dang it. is a pain in the butt. However, I can create the doc for it. So we're going to create another doc. This is going to be YT readings. Actually, we'll call this the YT feed. And then we'll rename this from Twitch Redeems to Twitch Feed. Have them fully aware of what they are. Bam, 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 bam. There we go. That dumbass. Oh. Christ's sakes. So many things I have to do. Wow, why in the hell is it? Ugh. Horrible looking. Why is it white? I don't like it. It's too bright. Why can't you be freaking night mode? Night mode's far superior. Oh, that's horrible looking. I'm gonna just do what I've usually done with the activity feed. I'll just have the pop-up of that, and it's in night mode. I can just put it to the side. That's so much easier for me. That's one little thing I have to do. That's fine. This was fun. I've got to basically get things prepped for tomorrow's stream, since I can stream tomorrow. We've got the time. I will be streaming Solstice. I want to actually see what you guys think of it. Tomorrow will be Solstice. Solstice Monday, Tuesday, we're going to be doing The Walking Dead Season 2, Episode 1. So I'm happy to get that going. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday are up for debate. I could do The Evil Within, Texas Chainsaw. There's Dead by Daylight as well. So those are like the flex days. It's just, I know Tuesday for sure, I always want to do The Walking Dead. Tuesdays is Walking Dead day on Tall Tale. It's Tuesdays, Tall Tales, The Walking Dead. T. So many T's. So many T's. But yes, that is the idea. Yeah, I've had a blast chat. I love you guys. The test is a success. We have everything running where we need it. Doesn't look like we have any lag issues, which is phenomenal. So yeah, I'm happy there. I'm happy there. Happy that everything seemed to work out just the way I need it to. So test is good, especially on an off day, you know. So happy there. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. We've done good. All right. Love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow for Solstice. I hope you'll enjoy it. If not, then it'll just be something I record for YouTube, and it'll be on my YouTube channel. Love you guys. Have a wonderful night. Have a great rest of your weekend as well. See you folks tomorrow. Peace.
My friend plays the recorder better. Hey, fuck your friend.
If you don't know who I am, I'll tell you so you'll understand. If you don't know who I am, I'm the melody man. I'm the melody man. If you don't know who I am,